Hi, I'm JONNY, strength coach. Welcome back to the video today, and it's based around which is better, leg press or squat. So in last week's video, we did dumbbell versus barbell bench press. Which one won? Check that video back there. I don't know, it might be up in that corner somewhere. Which one is better, leg press or squat? Now, let's break this down. We'll do what we did last week and look into categories. So we're going to look in the same 6 categories we did before. And without any particular order again, we're going to go into strength. Now, which one overall is better for strength? Leg press or barbell squat? So for the parameters of this one, we're going to go with barbell back squat because that's the most commonly used squats. There are goblet squats, front squats, lots of other variations of squats you can do, but we're going to stick to these particular 2. So if we look at it in terms of strength, you can load up the leg press a lot more, because there is not as many dynamics to the leg press. It's a fixed position machine. It's a much easier machine to use than a squat. So which one you find has the most overall strength? Well, it's the barbell squat. You see, you can load the leg press up, but overall, when it comes to overall strength, if you think about it from a full body positioning, a barbell squat requires more mechanics. So it requires not just your legs, but it requires your core, your lats. There's so much more engagement, and because it requires more muscles, it's a compound exercise, it obviously is going to make you stronger overall. If it's just purely down to legs and legs alone, I would say maybe leg press could take it, but yet again, because of the dynamics and the competencies that you need with a squat, and because it's a compound and it does require more muscles, overall it's going to go to the barbell squat. Straightforward. Number 2, which one can build more muscle? Leg press, squat, barbell squat. They're both very good at building muscle, and of course, if you look at it from a perspective of loading up the weight and requiring less stability, requiring less technique, there are so many parameters to the leg press is why it's much easier. If you're just looking at it to build muscle for your legs, then of course leg press wins. But if you're trying to build muscle for the legs and a little bit of muscle, you're stabilizing muscles like your lats and stuff, that is going to take it slightly, but overall it's very minimal. So when it comes down to it, the leg press is the winner. Disagree with me? If you want, comment. Come at me. Again, come at me. I don't care. Diss me. In fact, who can put the best the comment about me in the comments below, whether it's my looks, my talk, whatever it is. My talk, you see, you can diss that. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to go into number 3. Technical ability. So which one requires more technique? Which one's harder to do? Well, that's obvious. It's a barbell squat because there are so many different movements into it. We're not going to go into the dynamics of the squat. I do have some squat tutorial videos if you are struggling with the squat, but that is not what it's all about. The leg press is easy. It's a machine. Anyone can use it. That's the whole reason why machines were invented, is so any Mr. Gym Goer can go in and smash out a leg press, but not everyone can go in and have the mobility, the technical ability, or the strength to lift a squat. So it's very easy and straightforward. Let's move on to the next one. Number 4, injury risk. Now let's face it, it's going to be the barbell squat. The leg press does have some injury potential because we've seen the videos where people lock their legs out. It's disgusting when their legs cave in and the knees just give way. It's not nice. But the barbell bench press, because it requires more technique, more stabilizing muscles, and the more tired you get, there are more potential for injuries around and back, hip problems, mobility, ankle problems. There's so many factors at play. If you lift your heels off the ground, lift your toes off the ground, you could fall backwards. There's so many problems with barbell bench press when it comes to technical ability, so therefore injury risk goes to barbell squat overall. I might have said barbell bench press, but ignore that, barbell squat. Number 5, versatility. Now both of them aren't the most versatile. You can front squat or back squat, so the barbell can sit on the front, which is front loading more core, back loading, which is more lumbar or spine loading, and it does change the shift of dynamics when it comes to the versatility of the exercise, due to the nature of technical ability, due to the nature of stability, due to the nature of which muscles it's using. Overall, the leg press, I would say, could be the winner, but it could be even depending on how you look at it. There is no real winner here. The leg press you can do single leg or double leg. I mean, there isn't really much more you can do with the leg press because you can turn it to the side, but that's just a weird exercise and I don't really recommend that one. So versatility, I would say they're both just as versatile as each other. There's no clear winner on this one, but that's for you to decide. Which one do you think is better? Comment again. And now we'll move on to number 6, competitions or events. And yet again, as far as I'm aware, there are no leg press events. However, there are barbell squat events, such as, yet again, powerlifting, Olympic weightlifting if you're into that, but obviously that's just part of the movement. Yet again, that is something that you could look into for competitions or events. So which one's the winner? It's the barbell squat, 100%, no debate on that one. And which is the winner overall? Drum roll. Yeah, you might say, I might say barbell squat, but I'm not going to, because yet again, it depends on your goals. If you're trying to build just purely muscle, do you really need to do the barbell squat? Yeah, of course, you can add it in, it's great, but you don't really need to do it just to build leg muscle. However, just like I said in the previous video with the barbell bench press and dumbbell bench press, if you only do one movement, there are always injury risks involved because of wear and tear. Now, you're also working slightly different muscles when you change the dynamics of foot positioning, if there's more technical things involved, because of the angles that you can get into with a squat compared to the leg press or vice versa. There are so many ways you can build up leg size and strength and which muscles you can target differently. Now, of course, there are other exercises for legs as well, which I would also recommend, such as Bulgarian split squats, lunges, reverse lunges, squat jumps. There are so many different variations that you can go into, which are also good for building strength, size, power, and the versatility is endless. Yet again, which one is better? Neither one of them. They are both as good as each other, but in their own ways, and you've got to adapt them into your programming. You can adapt one specific to your goal more than the other, but I would always recommend keeping as much versatility into your programs as possible. I am going to drill this one home. Is there going to be other videos in future, such as like dumbbell overhead press, OHP, or military press as it's known, and lateral shoulder press? Which one is better? Now, if I targeted it out and said which one's better for the lateral head of the shoulders, of course it's going to be the lateral shoulder dumbbell press. So if you think about it in that terms, in a simplistic terms, you're always going to be able to favor one over the other depending on what your goal is. So if you look at it from like that, it's always based around your goal. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you want to buy one of my programs, buy it down below. Get that full 12-week program. That is going to be available to you to use so you can maximize your potential for your goals, either muscle building or strength building or stability building. It's entirely up to you based around your goals. Anyway, I'll see you in that next video. What's my next video going to be? I don't know. You ask, you tell me. What would you like to see this video to be on? If not, I'll pick another nice video for next week. Until then, share.